Welcome to Ironcast. Welcome to West Ham United. Welcome to the Premier League. Mo Kudus, welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
You left Ghana 10 years old. You go to Denmark, then you make your way to Amsterdam. What a journey to get to the Premier League. And now today you join a club, as we speak, Sunday morning, top of the Premier League. Do you think about the journey you've taken to be here on a day like this?
Yeah, been dreaming to play in a league like this since I was a kid. So just taking each day by itself and just following my dream, and then we are here today. But it doesn't stop here. We keep writing history and then keep going.
Yeah. So excited to see you play in a West Ham shirt. For anyone who's not seen you play, any West Ham fans who haven't seen you play before, how would you describe the way you play?
I like to entertain the fans because I feel that's what football is about. My dribbling ability, strength, finishing also, so I'm just here to do my best to help the team, so the fans should just expect some entertainment.
Oh man,
that's unbelievable. Excited. That's unbelievable to hear as a former player, but a West Ham fan. Hearing that you're here to entertain and excite the fans, it makes me excited. You can see the grin on my face. I'm excited to see you put on that shirt and excite the fans here at the London Stadium. Leaving Ajax and scoring a hat-trick, knowing that it's going to be your last game, how did that feel?
Felt good. For me, the situation I was in as a player, the job I could do was just to do my job on the pitch, and I just did it on the pitch.
The reason why I say that, sorry to cut, the reason why I say that is because as a player, like if there's talk of you going to another team and you're playing a game, in the back of your mind, you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to get injured. But you went out there and scored a hat-trick. Like, that shows to me personally, as a fan sitting here talking to you, the mindset that you've got is different to a lot of other players.
When I'm on the pitch, all the noise outside, it stays there. So everything on the pitch is fully on the pitch. So my full focus was on that game, even though there were other stuff going off the pitch. And that's the job of my family and my agent to take care of that and fully focused on the pitch. So, and I live in the present moment. So at that exact moment, I was at Ajax. So I was just doing my best for the badge. And you see the same thing over here.
Yeah, there was a lot of West Ham fans watching that game. I was watching that game. I wanted to ask you about the interview you did immediately after the game. The toughest interview I've ever seen a footballer get. You were completely grilled, but you said in that interview, West Ham, good club, and a lot of West Ham fans are like, oh wow, this could actually happen. Did you get a sense of how excited West Ham fans were?
Yeah, but definitely before the game, I knew there was it was almost done in between the talks of the club, so I just felt of just giving what was going to happen, and that was literally it.
Yeah.
I think your honesty that you showed in that interview is something that our fans here will love in you as a player. Your honesty, your willingness to work hard. I think any new player that comes to this football club, this fantastic football club, should know and understand that you work hard first, you play second, which it sounds like that's you. You're going to work hard, you're going to play second, and you're going to entertain the fans. When you do that, the fans here will love you forever. I can tell you from past experience, I didn't excite the fans like you're going to excite the fans.
Yeah, you couldn't dribble. I think that's
no,
it.
I couldn't. But I understood to work hard first, and play for the badge. You've said it yourself already. Play for the badge. That will set you in good stead to be at West Ham United.
Thank you for that advice.
Yeah, you mentioned your dribbling. I mean, we've all West Ham fans been watching videos of you. The dribbling is a huge part of your game. West Ham fans love players that run at opposition players. Is that dribbling something you've always had throughout your career, though?
Yeah. I think it has always been one of my qualities, and I think it started from my childhood club in Ghana, Strong Tower. I think the coach gave me the freedom. I was young at that time, so it wasn't really about the results, and it was just playing for the passion and for fun. So he just gave me the role to just anytime just get the ball, just try and take as many men as you can. So, and naturally I've been built like with this low center of gravity to the ground. So it's easily for me to turn around and yeah, I've worked on that in the gym as well since I've seen that it's my strength. So I just keep building on it, and that's the biggest tool that helped me in most of my dribblings as well.
Yeah. And every player that comes to West Ham, they get this amazing little video, which you've just witnessed about what it means to play for West Ham. I wondered, how excited are you about living in London? You've just come from Amsterdam, a big city, but is there something you excited about living in London?
Yeah. I've not been to London many times actually. This is my second time, so I don't know much about the city, but definitely it's part of the game, on and off the pitch stuff affects what's happening on the pitch. So definitely, I'm open-minded to see what we have over here.
Yeah. And then there's a part of that video where it says, you can choose to live in the countryside or in the city. I wondered, just so we get an insight into your character, where do you think you're going to end up? You don't need to give us your postcode. We're not going to, but are you more into the countryside or the city living?
Yeah, countryside, because I like more chilled places with less busy, less chaos. That's when I have my peace with myself, and I can resonate most of my thinkings and stuff like that. So yeah,
brilliant.
Have you spoken to Alvarez? Obviously, he's your teammate in Ajax. Have you spoken to him about what it's like to be here and how he was welcomed by the fans?
Yeah. Great impression. And yeah, he told me his experiences and he's loving it so far. So he also pushed for me coming here as well. And yeah, I'm glad I'm here with him as well.
Yeah. Although I actually noticed Edson put a post on Instagram and you did, I think it was just fire emojis. And again, West Ham has it's a clue. We might get Kudus. There's so much excitement from the fans. You join us just the day after we had a fantastic result against Brighton, and we've played really well against Chelsea. I just wondered, did you watch those games?
Yeah, I watched the Brighton game. I was here after my medicals. I made it, and then I watched some part of it. Top performance.
Yeah, you must be so excited to be part of this team.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about you're a Ghanaian international since 2019, and the current Ghanaian captain, Andre Ayew, used to play for West Ham, and one of the most capped Ghanaian players of all time is John Pansel. I wondered if you caught up with either of those two men about what it means to play for West Ham.
Ayew has been speaking highly of West Ham, but John Pansel is way older, so I didn't really get the chance to speak with him. But Andre is still in the national team, and he speaks a lot about his experiences in most clubs, and West Ham is one of the clubs that he highly, speak highly of,
Yeah. Number 14, the one you've selected, used to be worn by John Pansel.
That's great.
It's meant to happen. It was meant to happen.
Yeah.
He was in my team. John Pansel was in my team here. A fantastic character. Someone, again, who wore his heart on his sleeve, and someone who not just wore his heart on his sleeve, but his country. He wore his country. He had his country on his shoulders. I know you're going to have that being a Ghanaian. The Ghanaian fans, are we going to get more of them as West Ham fans, you being here?
You're going to see. Yeah.
Great. Do you know much about the Ghanaian Hammers? We've got West Ham have fan clubs all over the world, but the Ghanaian Hammers are by far, I'd say, definitely my favourite and everyone else's favourite. And Ghanaian Hammers have been messaging me on Instagram saying, we've got to sign Kudus. I was like, I can't do anything about it, but I will interview him if he joins. And actually, they've sent over they just sent one question. Abdul, the president of the Ghanaian Hammers, just wants to know, how delighted are you to sign for West Ham? And when are you going to go visit the Ghanaian Hammers?
Definitely. I didn't know about them before, but when I had the intuition that I was going to come here, and I saw them started mentioning me on my platforms a lot of times. So I click on it and I see what they do, how they support Hammers, and they are raising funds for some charity works and stuff like that. So I think it's brilliant. It's more than just supporting Hammers. So I think it's more than football, which is all about people and stuff like that. So definitely, I'll definitely visit there and we see how we can impact in other people's life using football in our tool,
Yeah, and we've got to at least get a signed West Ham Kudus shirt to send
100%.
over. Yeah?
Great.
Okay. That's done. And then, do you think we're going to see many more Ghanaian flags here at London Stadium? There's surely, we've got Algerian and Brazil flags, Ketem Benrahma, but surely now.
Definitely. I believe so.
And I wanted to ask about your highlight. I mean, you've played so many famous games for Ghana. In the most recent World Cup, you scored 2 in the victory over South Korea, which you won 3-2. Has that been the highlight of your Ghana career so far?
Yeah, I think because I think with the national team, World Cup is one of the the biggest stage in world of football. So to perform in that stage was, I think it's one of the biggest highlights for me.
Yeah. And do you know as well, Chris Hughton, Ghana manager, played for West Ham as well. Has he mentioned it?
Nah, he hasn't mentioned.
He hasn't
but-
mentioned it. Oh, come on. You'll have to ask about his career.
Yeah, definitely.
And then in terms of the games we've got coming up this season, now you're in the Premier League. We've got City really soon, Liverpool at Anfield coming up. Are there any fixtures you're really looking forward to?
All the fixtures, for me, they are bigger teams, stuff like that. But me as a player, and I approach every game with the same mentality. Whether we are playing top of the league or bottom of, is the same approach for me in every game. So I'm looking forward to all the games actually.
Yeah.
Have you, as a player, have you set many goals or targets this year for yourself personally?
Yeah, I have personal goals. I mean, that was when I was at Ajax, but everything changed now. But so definitely we have to reschedule the goals and stuff like that. But definitely every year I have personal goals, not just football, but family projects and stuff like that, all around myself.
Any insight for the fans?
You see.
You'll see the end result. I just wanted to ask as well, we've just seen you doing your media shoot in the new kit and all that, and you have your own song. Governor B, big West Ham fan, big rapper, he's written a song for you. I just wanted to know, did you like it?
Yeah, I love it. I need to start learning the lyrics soon. I love the song. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
How good would it be if we had the fans actually singing it as well? When he's on the
the thing is,
pitch.
Governor B's a really talented rapper.
I
I'm
know,
not sure
but-
most people could.
I know, but we've heard the fans take buy your car. We can do this with Governor B soon, no? With Mo.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, well,
fans,
let's see.
you got to do this. You got to start singing it on a Saturday for him. Come on.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We just wanted, before we end, we've got 10 quick fire questions for you, just to learn a bit more about you. Past or present player that you're most similar to?
It's a difficult one. I have no idea.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
dribbling one. Messi, dribbling wise. I know it's a big
Messi,
name. Big name to bring
that's a lot of
Left
pressure. A lot of pressure.
Favorite stadium to play in?
Think Anfield,
Favorite holiday destination? Favorite place to go chill out?
Ghana.
Ghana.
Easy.
Do you have a favorite West Ham player from the clips you've seen? Just the way they play?
Paqueta.
Oh, lovely. Favorite best teammate from your whole time playing football?
Kamaldeen Sulemana from Southampton. Yeah.
Oh, nice. All-time favorite Ghanaian player?
That's a hard one. I have few. I think I have few that are all time.
Okay.
Yeah.
John Pansel, is he making the short list?
Yeah.
I was going to say, be careful. Be careful.
Yeah. Favorite World Cup that you played in or just watched on telly?
2010.
2010. And the favorite goal you've ever scored? Best goal?
Liverpool, Anfield.
Yeah, it's one of my
That
favorites.
was lovely. Oof, I can't wait to see this out here.
yeah.
Man. Seriously, I can't wait.
I also think Rangers in the Champions League for the first one. I think, that one also is one of my favorites.
Oh, man.
Wicked.
Great stuff. Interview done. I just wondered before we let you go, Mo, do you have a message for the fans? And more crucially, do you have a message for any Ghanaians who don't have a Premier League team, who may want to join the Ghanaian Hammers? What's your message?
Yeah, my message to the fans is I'm really happy to be here and I'm here to fight for the badge. So, and my Ghanaians back home, thanks them for their support and they should expect some magic.
Oh, exciting
Lovely.
times.
Lovely.
Bring on the entertainment. Welcome to West Ham, Mo.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Thank you.